Christina Forsyth here. Hello, hello. So one of the most common questions I get from people is, what is an online business manager? How do I know if I need to hire one? What is an online business manager going to do for me? And so I wanted to record a hopefully relatively quick video, although it might go on a little longer than usual, to answer those questions for you. Because bottom line is, hiring an OBM is not for everyone. You know, you need to be at the right place in the growth of your business in order to be ready to hire an OBM, in order to be ready to make the most of hiring an OBM. And quite honestly, if you're not in the right place in your business, then what you need is something else. You need other kinds of help instead too, right? So one of the ways I like to describe this the best, and what I've found most effective over the years in talking to people about this, is you first and foremost need to look at and consider, where is your business at right now? You know, there's really 3 stages of growth of business in my experience, and just to run through really quickly what those are. You know, stage number 1, startup stage. We all start here. This is where, you know, you're trying to figure out, what am I creating? What am I offering? What is this going to look like? Who is my market? You know, it's sort of that experimental stage, if you will. And you may or may not be making money yet. You know, you might not be making any money yet. You might be making a little bit of money yet, right? But things haven't really clicked. You know, things haven't really picked up steam yet. It is a very experimental time. And the key thing is, when you're in stage 1 in your business, you don't need an online business manager yet, right? So, you know, I always kind of say this somewhat tongue-in-cheek, but it's really true. You know, you don't need a business manager until you have a business to manage, is essentially what it is. What you need in stage 1, yes, you need support. Yes, you need an implementer. You probably need a virtual assistant to help you with various things. You might need other people to help with things like building websites and other projects that you're working on, right? And you definitely need the support of a coach or a mentor or someone who can help you define your business, build your business, get great at marketing and sales and all of that fun stuff. That's what you need if you're in stage 1, right? Stage 2 of business growth is what I call essentially growth, you know, the growth stage of the business. You have a foundation in place for your business now. You have proven revenue streams. You know, you're making money, basically, is what it is. You know, you have clients coming to you, they're paying you, you know, you've proven that there's a foundation in place, and you want to continue to build and grow from there, right? And what happens in stage 2 for many business owners, and this also becomes part of kind of what I call the 5 signs that you might be ready to hire an online business manager. This is kind of the 5 signs that essentially you might be in stage 2, right? Your business is growing while your own free time is shrinking. You know, and essentially most of us, I believe, started our businesses because ideally we want to have more freedom, more flexibility. We want to be able to do the things we want to do. And even though I believe most of us love our work, you know, we don't want to be working 24/7. And yet I also know for a lot of people, once they hit kind of this momentum where what they're doing is working and they're making money and all of that, suddenly it can take up a lot more of your time and energy than you realize. And I've always said, part of the role of an online business manager, part of the mandate, if you will, is to free up the business owner, is to free up you, the entrepreneur that they're working for, right? And there's various ways that they do that, of course. But that's really part of their mandate, you know, so that can be one of the signs that you might be ready to hire an OBM. If you're having to turn away opportunities because you are too busy, right? So, you know, I just hate to see that happen, really is what it is. And quite often that happens for a couple of reasons. Again, if you are so busy doing things that you know, theoretically shouldn't be doing, or that you could have someone else do or take care of for you, that would give you the time to focus on creating, you know, maybe some additional revenue streams, or, you know, some more space for various things. And or online business managers, and this is part of what people learn through our certification training program, right? You know, they can actually help you bring some of these revenue streams to life. If you're looking to create a membership, maybe you're looking to create a product or a program or a coaching program or whatever that is, right? You know, there's additional support that comes into play to help you create some more additional leveraged revenue streams as well, too. If you are still doing the same things you're doing when you started your business, is another sign. It's the 3rd sign, actually, that you may be ready to hire an OBM. Because the bottom line is, you know, really, when most of us are in stage 1 and we're in startup mode, we kind of end up doing a lot of stuff, right? I mean, that's just the reality of it. It's the nature of the beast, if you will. And I always recommend to people, you shouldn't do it all, basically. I'm not a believer in do it all. But there's going to be a lot of things that are on your plate. And, essentially, if you are still in this stage of growth in stage 2, you're still updating your own website. You're managing your shopping cart. You're answering your customer service emails. All of that kind of stuff. Big sign that you need to get some additional help, right? Because essentially when you are in stage 2 of your business, your role has to change. And for some of you, this can be tough. Believe me, for me, it was tough actually to kind of understand and embrace what this means. And we talk about that in another one of our programs too, quite in depth actually. But you need to embrace, it's like if you're doing the same things that you were doing in stage 1, and here you are in stage 2, it's time to change. Essentially, you're going to have to let go of some stuff so you can continue to embrace where you should be spending your time and really be able to move forward based on that. And letting go of some of those things, of course, means that an OBM can take them over for you. And also to another really key sign, and this can be a biggie too, right, is you have a great team in place already. And I remember when I wrote my book a number of years ago, when I wrote Becoming an Online Business Manager, of course, I wrote it for people to become online business managers. And, it was interesting to see that a number of people, or one person in particular I'm thinking of, came back to me and she was like, oh my gosh, this is like a business owner, who had a team of VAs and other people working with her who, she said to me basically, I just realized these guys are actually doing a great job. It's just me who's been frustrated and sick and tired of managing them. As your business grows, there are so many moving parts. And I'm sure a lot of you can really relate to this, right? If you are in stage 2, you have so many things going on. There's so many pieces to your business. It becomes ultimately more complex, right? Once you start making money, as great as that is, there's also more complexities and more things that need to get done in a business. And you need somebody to manage that. You need somebody to work with the team and manage the projects and make sure that things are getting done and check on this and check on that and here we're at and here's where we're headed and all of that kind of stuff, right? If you don't have somebody in place to do that, it will fall on your shoulders, right? And so that means, you have to work directly with the team. You need to follow up with them, check in with them, give them what they want and need to get their jobs done. You need to manage all the projects day in and day out and make sure that stuff is getting done. And it's not that, you don't love and respect the people that work for you now and not that they're not doing a good job. It might feel that way to you if you're feeling frustrated, but quite often all it is that you should not be managing them anymore because you probably don't like it and or you don't need to be doing it. It's not the best use of your time, right? The main thing that, as I like to say, the 4 legs of the OBM table, if you will, the 4 key responsibilities of an online business manager are project management, making sure that stuff's getting done, right? So that you don't have to worry about that anymore. Right? Operations management, making sure you have the right systems in place so that everything can be efficient and effective and flow smoothly and be automated as much as possible. Team management, if you picture an org chart, right? There's you at the top, there's the OBM in the middle, and everybody else that's part of the team. And again, team, virtual, outsourced, generally they're not employees, it's kind of anybody who's doing some work for the company will report into and work directly with the online business manager as opposed to you, right? So that takes that off your plate as well. And then of course, metrics is a biggie. It's measuring what matters, essentially tracking the numbers to see what's really going on in the business. Those are the 4 legs of the OBM table, right? And so if you find yourself kind of in that stage 2 and you find yourself buried and overwhelmed and there's so much going on and my goodness, and try as you might, you just can't seem to get ahead. Keeping everything on your plate. This can be a really good sign that you're ready to hire an online business manager. And what I want to invite you to do, there's a couple of resources I want to point you to as part of this video. First and foremost, we have a really great report that's called the 100+ ways that an online business manager can help to boost your business. And it really is like a checklist. You can download it, you can print it out, you can see directly, here's the various things that an OBM can do for you. Because of course, I don't know, if you're anything like me, I like a good checklist, right? So onlinebusinessmanager.com, if you don't have a copy of that already, you can get it there. You can grab a download of that video or that report there as well. Also too, if you're looking to hire an OBM, and just based on this video, you're thinking, okay, great. Yeah, I think that's what I need. I'm going to take some next steps here and you want to connect with somebody. obmconnect.com is the website for our International Association of Online Business Managers. And we have set up there a directory of online business managers, and also a referral system, which means you can post what you're looking for and have people come to you. That's free of charge to you as an entrepreneur, to you as a business owner looking to find someone, right? So if you feel like you're ready to take the next steps and you really get and feel like, okay, yes, this is what I need. I need an online business manager. Go to obmconnect.com again, and you'll be able to find those resources and such there on that site. And or if you're still maybe a little confused and unsure, I do hiring sessions with people from time to time, and generally within the span of an hour we can get really clear, we can get really focused. I can point you in the direction of some people to connect with and kind of help you through that process a little bit as well. So if you'd love some additional help in that area, again, the same page at obmconnect.com, when you just click on the I want to hire an OBM button there on that page, the hire button, we'll be able to connect about that too, if you're interested in that. So hopefully this is helpful, and for those of you in stage 2, let's keep on moving. My wish for you here is to get the right support in your business, to get that right help, so you can really truly free yourself up to focus on the things you need to focus on now in your business, for you to really be able to do the things that are going to grow your business, do the things that you love. And for many of you, getting out of some of the nitty-gritty day-to-day stuff, that quite honestly might be sucking the life out of you right now. Right? So that's what I wish for you. I would say virtual cheers. Let's do a cheers with a coffee mug. I don't have a wine glass. I probably shouldn't have a wine glass while I'm recording a video anyhow. But, virtual cheers to you. And here's to finding the support that you need. All right. Take care now. Bye.